So the first week with you calling the shots, how do you feel it went, and how did the offense look?
I thought we were hot and cold. I thought we got in a rhythm. I thought we were getting in and out of the huddle well. The guys did a good job. We moved AJ and Austin around and try not to get them sitting in the pocket too much, just to make them comfortable. We still got to do better in the red zone, but I was happy with the tempo we played at. I thought we were getting in and out and putting pressure with our pace a little bit, and we still got to get better at it, though.
It wasn't a perfect game by any means from AJ, but for his first action against the number one team in the country at the time, you got to be pretty impressed with how he handled it.
It's a difficult first draw for a freshman quarterback, but he's got a great demeanor to him. He loves playing football, but he loves playing in just any kind of game. He's a competitive guy, and I don't think there's many situations that are too big for him, and his demeanor really helps him, in situations like that.
And how has it transitioned into this week of practice where he's taking the majority of the first team snaps?
Well, it'll be great for him. I mean, he hasn't gotten a ton of reps like this. Today he got a ton of reps and he did a good job. It'll just continue to help the learning curve part of it. And, young kids like that, they can't get enough reps. And so this is going to be a huge week for him to hopefully, get the learning curve going at a sharper angle.
What about him with his first road contest and trying to play in maybe a hostile environment?
Yeah, he's traveled every game. We pretty much travel all our quarterbacks every game if we can. Last year, the two guys that redshirted, I think, traveled almost every week just to be there, to go through the process of meetings, going to the different stadiums, and just seeing the different environments that you're going to be in. So I don't think that'll be a huge deal for him. It's just getting out there, and he just can't wait for the kickoff. That's just the type of kid he is.
If Austin's healthy, is the plan to get him some reps in there just like last week?
Yeah, if he gets healthy, it depends how much practice he gets. He did a really good job, and it comes down to if and when we find out, he'll get as many reps as he can, and then we'll play him depending on how many reps he's gotten. If he doesn't get many, then we're not going to play him much.
If he's not, is there a possibility we see Mitch, or is it?
Well, yeah, Mitch will be ready. Mitch will be ready. Mitch hasn't gotten enough reps to put him in there yet. It all depends how the game plays out. But Mitch is very similar to AJ as far as his skill set. So the game plan for me will be a heck of a lot easier if it's those two, because it's the same game plan. They both do very similar things. They both use their feet. They both throw the ball well. So that makes it a little bit easier for me than last week.
What have you noticed from Wake Forest so far?
They're really good on defense. They have they have multiple coverages. They play they're really, really sound. They got some secondary players that are as good as we've seen. And they've been really stingy on defense, and so it's gonna be a heck of a challenge.
Do you feel more comfortable going into this week, your second week calling plays?
Oh yeah, I mean I was nervous, calling plays. I before the game I was doing the math, like how many games have I called, and I think that was 103. Called 90 offensive games and 13 defensive games as D coordinator. So I was trying to talk myself into not being nervous. Once I called the first play or two, you kind of just forget about it and you get back into a rhythm, So that was, I just did a number on myself, because as soon as we started calling plays, it was no big deal. So it was fun. And, I just got to make sure I have good timing and put our guys in good situations.